everyone, Ment Morris here. Welcome to the third day of our 12 licks leading up to Christmas. I am offering a 25% discount until Christmas on all of my courses and transcription packs. All you have to do is use the code 12days with the number being 12 and then all caps days at checkout for 25% off those courses and transcriptions. In this lesson, we're going to cover a quick little Don Rich lick called the chicken pickin' lick. It's a great way of moving double stops into different chords and making that maneuver between chord changes. We're going to be in the key of E. We're just doing a simple progression of E to A to B back to E. So we're taking a look at our double stops here. We're moving up into our E chord, E shape at the octave. We've got on the first string E and G sharp. And our pathway down to the A chord is set up like an E7 sound. Will be E and G sharp down to D and F sharp. That's the flat 7 on the melody note there on the first string. And then we'll go to C sharp and E, that's the 6th. And then B and D, that's the 5th, then with the flat 7 on the third string. So we have this giving that E7 sound to lead us into our A chord right here. So the way in which I pick that with my finger and with my pick, I'm going to lead in with 3 picks and a palm mute. And then pull up with my middle finger. And then slide right down. Into my A. If you want, you can slide up as you do the picking on the third string. So you could go to have that type of effect to it. So that's how we're leading the E, E7 to A. And then we're going to move from the A, and instead of setting up like an A7, we're going to stick to all of the major notes in the key. So no flat 7, so no G note for the A chord. So our double stops will be A and C sharp, G sharp and B, that's the major 7th, and then F sharp and A. And what's nice about this and what stood out to me in hearing Chicken Pickin' for the first time was that most people, whenever they play the 4 chord, they always hit the flat 7 on the 4 chord, which is a nice bluesy sound, but sometimes you don't want to play the blues. Sometimes you want it to sound a little more sweet. So instead of going over the A, we switch to the G sharp, and we have that nice sound to it, sweeter sound. So when we're doing that, we've got and that lick is just F sharp, E, F sharp, landing on our C sharp, our A chord here. So we've got so far E, A, and now I'm going to go up to the B double stop period, or E chord shape between the 7th and 9th frets. And I'm going to take this down the same way I did the E to E7. I'm going to do B to B7. So I have B and D sharp down to the flat 7 because we're resolving back to the 1, A and C sharp, G sharp and B, F sharp and A, and then we've got the flat 7th there on the third string, landing on our E chord down at the low octave. So we've taken this entire idea and spanned the entire length of the fretboard. So we have this. And you can change up the way you pick that. On the intro example, I went. So I'm just trying to bring out the notes that are below the chord that we're leading into. So I'm going a whole step below to lead up into it, chromatically connecting. So I have leading into the D sharp, C sharp, D, D sharp, then leading into the C sharp, B, C, C sharp, to lead into the B, A, and then I'm going to come down resolved on my E. So I have to complete the lick. So all together, one more time, I've got So if you're interested in learning some more Don Rich licks or classic country ideas, please check out my Don Rich guitar course, as well as the other country guitar courses I offer, including my most recent Music Theory for the Country Guitarist Part 1 and Part 2. You can get 25% off the courses and transcription packs by using the code 12days, with days all capitalized, at checkout. The links will be in the description below, and I'll see you tomorrow for our 4th lesson in our 12 days of Christmas guitar licks.